So I finally got around to seeing Companion, which was produced by the same team that brought us Barbarian. Now, similar to that, this is another twisty-turny horror movie with darkly comedic overtones that's best to go in knowing as little as possible. There is a major aspect that is mentioned in one of the trailers, and it is something that's revealed very early on, but if you manage to avoid the trailer, I'd say you're better off going in blind. But even with its first act reveal, things ramp up pretty quickly from there, and it does lead into offering some commentary on subject matter we've seen pop up in a lot of other recent movies. Again, I won't reveal it in case you missed the trailer reveal, but I wouldn't say it went that much deeper than movies that covered similar material, which is one of my only major complaints. I think it could have gone a little further there. But what makes Companion better than similar movies is just how much fun it has with that material. I thought this was an absolute blast. I wouldn't so much call it scary, but it can get pretty bloody at times with some of the reveals, and they are sometimes played for some dark laughs, and I think it found a nice balance between its genre thrills and its humor. And once the initial dynamics among all these characters staying at this house for a weekend begin to change, that's where the film really gets interesting. In one part due to a clever screenplay, but especially also due to all the performances. Jack Quaid always does a great job at shifting between being charming and likable to being pretty pathetic, and we've seen that in varying degrees in a lot of his other genre work, and he's once again a lot of fun here. But Sophie Thatcher absolutely crushes it here. She's easily the best part of this movie, and this is by far her best performance to date. This is both intense on an emotional and a physical level for her, and she gives it her all to make her one of the best names working in the horror space right now. So I won't go too much further than that. If you haven't seen it yet, just go in blind because you'll be in for a real treat.